I am your host, Tuna Oddfellow, here to have some fun with you as I play this game. I started playing Plants vs. Zombie Heroes back in, well, it was not available in the US, but I found a way in which to get the application and play it anyway. And I am in the Gold League, and I will be in the Gold League till I get to rank 30. I'm currently at rank 20, and I'm just having a blast. I have a small collection, but a nice collection of cards. Have some solid decks that I'm playing with, and today I'm going to start off by playing a deck that I've had for actually put together for a while. This deck was put together by Spartacus, and then I started making some changes and modifications to it because I have some legendaries that he doesn't have and whatnot, and I wanted to make them fly. So here we go. I'm going to just go here, go backwards, and I'm going to start a Neptuna deck game. And I've cleverly named the deck Spartacus because it lets me know what it was. But I think the more I'm playing this deck, the less this deck is just Spartacus's, tech, because I've put in things and whatnot. But it is what it is. So I am searching for an opponent, and usually when you're searching for an opponent and you're playing zombie, it doesn't take very long at all. Of course, here I am. Okay, here we go. So I have a hero. I'm playing against somebody named Nofi, and let's see how this works. All right. So I have. All right, I have a good opening hand. I always want to have these cards. These cards are headstone carvers, and headstone carvers actually help you with any of your gravestone cards, and it actually gives your cards a buff when they come out of the grave. So here we go. I'm going to start off by putting one of those down. You also start off each game with a hero power, and this is my super power trick. It's called Encrypted. A zombie hides in a gravestone, draw a card. So I can use that card once during the game, and it will actually give me some value on my zombies. Give me a chance to draw a card at a point, and maybe refresh a zombie that needs to be refreshed because it's damaged in some way. VGG, if you're watching me, please ask me to play when I'm not streaming, and I'll be glad to play. But I'm streaming right now, and I'm really just laddering at this moment. And maybe I'll do some playing with people later, but I'm not there yet. I want to get used to the stream and the whole thing. And please stop asking me to play for now. But if you're watching this video later, folks, please don't hesitate to add me. I am Tuna Oddfellow, and in-game, I believe it's just Oddfellow. But I will look at that later because I have too many names, clearly, if I have to make that statement. Dash. Got the hiccups. Now, this is the point where I wonder why this person hasn't conceded yet. Great. Oh, I hate this. I hate that card. And it's been bounced. Not that it won't come back, but it at least gives me a chance to think about it, because it would have killed me in one fell swoop. And there's that blasted card again. And I'm going to bounce the 11-1. And I'm going to... Oh, this is nice. If I can survive and everything works out, I now have a pirate ship to play and a shark to play. I think I'm just going to play the pirate ship this next turn, and I am. And this wreaks a little havoc on the board. And might win me the game. I love this card. I just love this card. Card's name is the Zombat Plankwalker, and it's an amphibious strike-through card, and they found a way to kill it, which makes me so freaking happy. Not. But now they're putting up their evil card that is a 12-1, and I'm going to... they're really making this hard on me. Choose a plant to bounce. I bounced that card. Excellent. And I think that that should do it. And I win! Huzzah! I have a good starting hand. Good enough. And I'm going to start with that. Headstone Carver is always a good way to start when you're dealing with a deck that is a gravestone deck. This deck has a lot of gravestones in it that interact with other cards and each other. And the Headstone Carver actually buffs your cards in some fabulous ways. Okay, I'm not going to play a headstone card right now. I'm going to play an arm wrestler. And if anybody gets in the same lane as it, he actually buffs a 1/1. So he'll become a 3/3 next turn if someone were to go in the same lane as him. So there. See? That's just evil. Now, line dancing zombies are not pet zombies, but I use a lot of them in my deck anyway because they're incredibly powerful cards. They have strike through, which means they hit they both hit the minion that they're hitting as well as striking through to the hero, even if they die while in the process of doing their hitting. And okie dokie then. Choose where to move the zombie. I'll move her here because she's not going to help me here. I'm now going to play a pogo zombie. A pogo zombie, actually, when it pops out of the grave, it will it will require me to move one of their zombies, well, one of their plants. It will cause it to be bounced from the board. Choose a plant to bounce. I choose you. I have another carver. I'll play that. I always play that on the left before playing the next card. When revealed, move a plant. This is a control deck, and you're doing what you can to control the board, clear the board, move cards to where you want them to, etc. And keep a presence on the board. That's why it's rather disheartening when you play this and your cards die. I'm going to move a plant. I want to keep that there. The zombie gets +2 and frenzy. That means that this card is going to hit that Zapricot, and then it's going to attack again. And that's a good thing. Now this is a fantastic card. It's called Monster Mash. All zombies get +2/+2, and I can do that on a trick turn. They're doing their play, and then I can do my trick turn, and I will buff all the zombies that are left on my board by +2/+2 if they haven't done anything evil to my zombies to stop them from being there. That's a nice buff. And they're down to 1. I'm at 18. If I were them, I would concede, but I'm not them, and you do you, bro. So that's how it is. I'm gonna play a gravestone carver. And I'm just gonna hold my breath and be done with this next turn. This turn, there's a concede button. You can just do that, dude. There's also a scary thing that seems to be a bug where occasionally you get to this part in the game, you're about to win, and then you get told that, the game has disconnected, and I've spoken with people who are on PCs that have the problem. I have the problem. It's just a weird thing, and I hope you don't have to watch me go through that at any point during my play. For you and for me. But there is a long thinking time before they do what they do sometimes. And I win. GG. And I have ranked up to rank 21 Gold League. And I got 35 gems for it. And you get gems every time that you rank up a level, a rank. And then on top of that, when you get to the different leagues, you get a bunch of gems each time. And that amount goes up each time you go to a new league. So we have that to look forward to together. I'm going to get a basic pack because I'm still earning my basic packs, and you get them through the hero currency, the H currency that you see the red 1 in the corner. That's because I have enough for one pack, and you get those just by playing the game. It's the in-game currency. And I'm gonna buy me a basic pack. Not that they give you anything ground because they're basic. Okay. And we'll go back at it again. Okay. Not my favorite hand, but a reasonable hand to start with. Again, starting with him, you actually then are able to buff your tombstones. And this next guy is a gravestone. He's a pirate. I have the pirates in here because they're just good cards, and they, when a pirate hurts the plant hero, the pirates get +1/+1. And there's also the pirate ship that you see that I have. It's a legendary that pops out 2 random pirates. So there's a lot of little bits of pirate synergy in this deck, and I want more actually. But I need another one of the pirate ships. And I win. I don't know how that happens, because it certainly wasn't like much of a game. They conceded somehow. But that was sudden. Okay. But part of playing this deck is that people do concede a lot when they see this deck and they play this deck because it just feels bad. It feels hard to go to play against. And I've been on the other end of playing against this deck because Spartacus created the original version of the deck, and I added the pirates, and well, I added the legendary pirate, and I added a shark. Okay, good. That looks good. And I have my favorite hero power that I actually get to play on my first turn, and this is the most powerful move that you could make as Neptuna, I believe. And that is, you wait until the trick turn, and you play this card. Zombies get a trick turn. Plants don't. It's just part of their regular play. They get to play their tricks. But we put the zombie, it's a Octopet, and the Octopet goes into the water lane. It's an amphibious card, so we can go in either lane, but it's a lot harder for the Citron to deal with the 3/2 octopi in this lane. He needs, there's not as many amphibious cards that you get to play with when you're playing these decks. And I don't know enough about Citron to know even what he's able to be playing with. I have Citron, I got him today, and I will tell you as I learn. All right. So please take some time to comment on this video and to sign up for my stream if you have not already. And please follow me on Twitter and follow me on G+. I am Tuna Oddfellow everywhere. That's who I am. And I'm not on Facebook at the moment. That might change at some point, but it's not in the cards right now. I actually have nothing I can do this turn, it doesn't look like. So I will just tap. All I can do is win. Killed my octopus! Dagnabbit. Alright. Ah! I win. He turned me into a cuckoo zombie, and that won me the game. Could have won it other ways, but there we go. Let's take a look and see if there are any missions that I should be playing. I need to play 3 barrel zombies, and I need to play 3 Ps. I don't feel like playing plants right now. Queue time is kind of brutal. And I think I'm going to take a break for a bit, and I will be back shortly.